You're welcome. So Cam Newton, former NFL MVP, has come under fire from women. The woke movement, the Me Too movement, after he said he was not fond of women who refer to themselves as bad bitches. Yes, can you imagine that women have taken it personal because they want to be called bad bitches? Can you imagine in 2022 a woman finds it offensive because a man tells her to aim higher and have more value for yourself? So, as you can see in this article, for the second time in his NFL career, 2015 league MVP Cam Newton is being scrutinized on social media for making a sexist, yeah, they call it sexist comment regarding women. The 32-year-old free agent quarterback in the $1 million worth of game podcast released on Monday complained about women who can't cook. Oh, he's complaining that women can't cook. Oh my God, the world is going to end and don't know when to be quiet. Now, a woman for me is handling your own, but knowing how to cater to a man's needs. And I think when you get that aesthetic of I'm a boss, I'm this, and I'm that, no, baby, but you can't cook? You don't know when to be quiet? You don't know how to hollow a man to lead? That's what I have a problem with. But of course, women were in an uproar because, oh dare you try to get women to see themselves. Oh dare you criticize women. Oh dare you try to get a lot of women to basically be vulnerable and take responsibility. And these feminist movements are basically remnants of women characters. And so why would we expect movements that are led by women? Not saying that women can't be good leaders. Not saying all women are like that. Some women are indeed very accountable. However, a lot of women do not like to be held accountable. That's why many husbands have decided that, hey, if there is an argument, I'm just going to say I'm wrong in order to maintain peace in this relationship. So this is one of those situations where they are upset that they were criticized. They would rather be labeled a bad bitch than to have a man tell them, hey, that's a negative label. And to think about it, based on the uproar and the way it has been negatively covered by the media so as to paint Cam Newton as a man who is against women's rights, you would be surprised to know that he also spoke about men in the interview. However, we are not hearing any men, Cam Newton said this about us. Cam Newton let us cancel Cam Newton. No, this is what he said about men, as a matter of fact. I'm not just about to sit up here and beat up on my queens. I'm also going to tell the men to start being men, bro. That sucker shit should not be rewarded. You know when a person carries himself on social media like a boss, but is a fake and a fraud in real life, isn't a real one. I think that gets misconstrued in this society because a lot of people have money, but they are not genuine people. The issue for me with these kids is that they believe what they're seeing, and what they're seeing is not real. Meaning, I'm seeing my favorite rapper rap about money, cars, clothes, and hoes. And you follow him on Instagram and he has money, but he's putting it to his ear. He has jewelry that you don't know if it's real or fake. Just for you to like him. For you to be accepted, you have to have this. And you aren't balling like that. They are falsely living a lifestyle. They aren't even living like that for real. So Cam Newton clearly spoke about men fake flexing, fake bosses, fake rich, these fake men that are in the media. But funny enough, you hear no men complaining that Cam Newton is a sexist against them. However, the female community, the woke community, the Me Too community, who is always in an attack mode and seeking to bring down another male, preferably another black man. They were out after Cam Newton's neck, trying to paint him as a sexist, you know what I mean? Trying to brand him like he's one of those persons who's out there campaigning against a woman's right and saying that woman should not have freedom, woman should not be boss, and that is not true. That is definitely not true. Cam Newton did not say women should not be bosses. He did not say women should not have rights. What he did say was that women should stop embracing the stereotypical I am a bad bitch persona, which is being represented on social media with women taking off their clothes for money, going on OnlyFans for money, sleeping with men for money, and are not holding themselves to higher standards. That's all he was saying. Have some respect for yourselves. Stop referring to yourself as bitches and hold yourself to higher standards. It's the same thing he was saying to men. Stop faking on social media. Hold yourself to higher standards. What is wrong with that? What is sexist about that? So, one gender should not say anything that another gender should not like. Is that where the world is going? Because trust me, that is nothing. That is nothing. I took no offense to what he said about the men, and I see no offense in what he said about the females. I would not want my daughters to be a bad bitch. I would not want my mother to be a bad bitch, and I would not like my sisters to be a bad bitch. Sure, I'd fuck a bad bitch, but I wouldn't want a bad bitch to be my wife. You know what I mean? As soon as I marry, if I even see a bad bitch and I'm attracted to her, as soon as I wife her, I'm going to make sure that, hey, you're a lady. You're not a bad bitch. You know what I mean? You can dress how you want to dress. You can look beautiful. You can wear what you want to wear. I'm not the type of dude to tell a woman that, hey, if we're going out, you can't wear this, you can't wear this. But you are not a bad bitch. Regardless of what you put on and what you're comfortable wearing, you are my lady. You know what I mean? That bad bitch title has nothing positive about it. No connotation that is worth to be fought for. So I would advise the Me Too community and the woke women community, ease off. Ease off. This guy said nothing wrong and you're overreacting and are just trying to get some clout and to end another black man. There was nothing that Mr. Newton said which should have been taken out of context and saw to be negative. And the media who is running with this, even ESPN brought an article on it. You should be ashamed of yourselves. For years, you have been trying to cover this man in a negative light and have not found anything to say. So right now, you're just gripping for straws and you were so happy and salivating when you saw this stupid narrative in the media that you decided to run with it and try to paint this man as a sexist because for years, you've wanted this man out of the league. He's 32 years old and you're already fighting him out of the league when you have almost 50-year-old Tom Brady still playing. But black quarterbacks are not given the same privilege. You know what I mean? So that's not even what we're talking about right now. But I had to mention that. So I would like to say to the female fraternity, go easy. Go easy. Pull up your socks. Get a life. I'm out.